is Doug Walker. You're watching The Crazy House, Crazy McCormick.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the show. I am Crazy McCormick. This is the Crazy House, and I am in my mom's basement. How is everybody doing this week? I hope everybody's doing good. Unlike one fucker that's currently sitting in my chat, I actually give a shit. So, y'all know the fucking shit here on the title and all of that stuff. We'll get into that later, but I will say this. Because of everything that had been happening in the last couple of weeks, we have a lot of news that we have to cover before we get into the meat and berries of what the fuck it is that was going on this week because of Mad Max and Swills Edition. We will get into that. I guarantee you, we've got 2-3 hours. Like I usually stop at midnight. So we've got 3 hours of stupid shit that we've got to fucking talk about. My week so far, by the way, I usually talk about my week, was dog shit. Okay, like Monday was good, and then work was terrible. But the caveat to that, though, is that my daughter, my middle child, well, somewhere in there, She just graduated high school, and that's part of the reason why my fucking work week sucked. It just completely threw me out of whack. It's getting towards the end of spring and into the summertime, so with my job, it is, I guess you could say it's just one of those fucking things. When we got, let's see, I forgot what we were talking about, but yeah. Yeah, so congratulations to my daughter. Her boyfriend also ended up graduating high school, and uh, we went to his fucking potluck, and it was boring as shit. We left after an hour. They don't party like juggalos do, so whatever. Let's get into the fucking news. All right, first off, I don't know if this is still going on. Okay, but I saw this and I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely something worth talking about. Violent J opened up his Cameo, so if y'all got fucking loose change and you don't know what to fucking do with it, and believe me, with my loose change, I know what to fucking do with it, and it sure as fuck isn't getting a cameo from ICP. If I want to get a fucking shout out from Insane Clown Posse, it's going to be me talking shit on JCW, or just doing this and having KG ask somebody, hey, who's in the YouTube Juggalo community that's making moves? And then somebody else will fucking tell them CPN, Crazy McCormick, Carnival Spirits, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll post it on Facebook. I get my shit done for fucking free, son. But for those of you who just don't or have loose change, check this out. Violent J on Cameo works hard just for you. Hit hard. He's rarely on Cameo, but when he is, don't miss your opportunity to have the Duke work for you. And if anybody wants to, go ahead and check Cameo to see if he's still fucking trying to get paid. Um, it's interesting to see when and if he actually fucking comes out with these things. Because I do, like, somebody ended up saying a long time ago when Midnight Nyami did that Cheddar Bob track, fucking Violent J was given money for a cameo to like his shit, and we'll get into that in a minute. Let's see, all of this and more, but only when he wants to. At least he's being honest about it. He's rarely available on Cameo. When he is, you better move. Yeah, because Violent J is kind of like that, where he just gets into regular shit. Oh, dude, that'd actually be a good idea. It'd be like, Crazy McCormick is one of the best YouTubers in the Juggalo scene. Even though he talks about JCW, I agree. Like, pay him extra to fucking make him agree with everything I fucking said about JCW back then. Now, let's see. He'll do birthdays, anniversaries, pep talks, holidays, and all the regular Cameo stuff, but he'll also do so much more if you wish. He'll spit a shitty freestyle about you or any subject. He'll ask a chick or a dude out for you, then dump them for you. He'll review your music or video or both, honest only. He'll review your match. He'll tour his lame house. He'll tell you an exclusive story nobody's ever heard. He'll answer any question. He'll give good or bad advice on shit he knows nothing about. Now that's a catch-all right there, you know. Pay him a cameo for a hot 16. And but he's gonna do it off the dome. Let's see. He'll take you with him searching for Bigfoot. Okay. He'll play you unreleased music never heard before. You think of it, he's got you. So like I said, I don't know if that's still available. I personally wouldn't do that because I think that's fucking stupid. Look, I'm a creator, all right? I'm trying to get fucking money doing this type of stuff. I'm willing to admit it. It's not going to be like my biggest source of income, but at the same time, it's like I feel like that. I feel like a lot of like there's way too many fucking celebrities that do this type of shit. Like remember when we used to get autographs for free? Like there used to be like a 3-hour fucking thing where motherfuckers would just sit there and do autographs. Now you got to pay for fucking VIP to be on stage at the gathering of the Juggalos for 15 seconds for Fago Armageddon before the stage gets rushed. And it's like what, $75 to $150? Like this extra pay shit is like getting a little bit out of hand, if you ask me. Let's see. More ICP news is that Riot Fest coming up in September on the 18th, 19th, and 20th. is coming up in Douglas Park in Chicago, Illinois. And this, at first I was like, okay, ICP's on it, but then I started looking at some of the names and just, holy shit, the names that they have on this motherfucker is phenomenal. So we'll go from the top all the way to the bottom where nobody knows what is who. So we got Tool. Okay, I'm sure that half of my audience is probably jizzing their pants. Maynard, Maynard Keenan. Now I need a nap. And he's look, he's from Michigan, and even I'm not that huge into it. But it's like, dude, what's funny to me though when it concerns Tool is a lot of people say if you think Juggalos are fucking bad about the purity fucking test, listen to fucking Tool fans try to argue with a Tool fan, and they will fucking make you wish you were never alive. Okay, next one we got 21 Pilots, Pierce the Veil, Alanis Morissette and ICP in the same fucking place. Like, I haven't heard anything that comparable. No, don't get me wrong, I like Tool, and I get it, but it's like, I'm not gonna fucking bust a nut and jizz over it, you know what I'm saying? He has a vineyard over there? Holy shit, that's awesome. Kinda. I call it the Judith Vineyard. I don't know what it's called, but whatever. Let's see, we got Rise Against, but like I was saying, Alanis Morissette and Insane Clown Posse at the same place at the same time. It almost reminds me of ICP's story about Woodstock 99 when they grabbed Sheryl Crow's ass. Let's see, Rise Against, Social Distortion, that's awesome. Alkaline Trio, also awesome. Bad Religion, also awesome. Nas, It's like rain on no, no, it's like rain at the gathering of the Juggalos, and it fucking turns everything into mud. Nas, which I could give or take, it's whatever. The All-American Rejects, The Format, whoever that is. Taking Back Sunday, I've heard that. The Descendants, I've heard that one. Pennywise, I'm okay with Pennywise, but like, not every fucking song they do is awesome. Now, if it was, I mean, you guys know I like ska, so, if it was Less Than Jake, I think I'd be happier. Bright Eyes, whoever. Mom Jeans, what the fuck name is that? Like, how is Mom Jeans on a top bill? That's like, oh yeah, Mom Jeans is a major fucking band name, as opposed to Morrissey, Iggy Pop, Elvis Costello, Pixies. Like, what the fuck? Mom Jeans. Patti Smith and her band. Sugar. Let's see. Oh, the Sex Pistols featuring Frank Carter. That's cool. The fucking Sex Pistols is under Mom Jeans. Why the fuck? Some of these band placements on this flyer don't sit well with me. Twin Peaks, Angine de Poitrine, Santa Gold, Gorgol Bordello, Public Image Limited, Tricky, Pup. What the fuck are these names? Alright, this is where it's going to get harder for y'all to fucking read this shit, but I got you, because I got this on the big screen. Motion City Soundtrack, The Beths, Joey Valance and Bray, Bayside, Thrice, 303. Okay, Motion City Soundtrack needs to go higher. Thrice needs to go higher. 303 needs to go higher. Cartel. Hey, Less Than Jake. Hey, I was just talking about that. Replace Less Than Jake with Mom Jeans. Bowling for Soup. Guar. The Suicide Machines. Brian Fallon and the Painkillers. This is Lorelei. Okay, now here we go. Speed rounding. Alright, because this is all the stuff that you can't read, so just to make life harder for you, I'm going to read this a little bit faster. Sincere Engineer, Bratmobile, Good Riddance, Guttermouth, Fleshwater, The Chats, Pretty Girls Make Graves, Slick Rick, Lottie Dottie, Afro Man, A Yard Act, Destroy Boys, Mariachi El Bronx, The Paradox, Arm's Length, J. June, Chat Pile, JMSN, Show Me the Body, Haywire, Dead to Me, Violet Grohl, Foxy Shazam, Saturdays at Your Place, The Flatliners, Algernon Cadwalder, Melt Banana, Teen Mortgage, Daisy Grenade, Vanna, Death by Romy. Okay, Death by Romy needs to go higher. Frankie and the Witch Fingers, Panic Shack, Worry Club, Division Minuscula. Wow, I actually said that right, and I'm just like speed running this. Ben Quad, Dead Letter, Strike Anywhere, Max Seal, Soul Glow, Let Your Soul Glow, Gurriers, Plosives, Stomach Book, what the fuck? Burning Airlines, Whispers, Slot Thrust, that one makes sense. Glixen, The Callous Deo Boys, Greet Death, Remember Sports, Cardinals, No Bro, Holding Absence, Kiwi Jr., Murphy's Law, The Iron Roses, Asava, Aim High, Almost There, but Not Really. On ticket, yeah, sale tickets on sale now, and also appearing Insane Clown Posse. So go to riotfest.org for that shit. Like I said, Douglas Park, Chicago, Illinois. Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60653. What the fuck is wrong with me? I drank a monster, okay? You know, I'm gonna do the reverse fucking excuse booklet that Roseanne Barr did when she ended up saying that crazy shit on Twitter and was like, I don't know what happened. I took an Ambien. Same here. I don't know what happened just now. I drank a monster. So yeah, there you go. Riot Fest. There's a lot of fucking dope ass names in there. Like, yeah, ain't heard from like, dude. When I went to Arizona, that was about 80% of the fucking playlist that CPN was playing in the car. And I'm like, bro, we gotta like, I gotta check. I was like, the entire time I'm sitting in the car, and I'm like, I am dying to have him listen to this fucking track about his fucking comments and shit, because it's gonna blow everything out of the water. Let's see. All right, let's go on to some more news. Next in first of for so yeah, next thing on the list, apparently Camp Zool was canceled during the time that I wasn't fucking doing news and I was focused on other things. And which is kind of unfortunate, but in the defense of Alazul Alu, apparently, like, dudes are not trying to fucking be bookers and shit like that. Like, Camp Zool was a cool idea, especially since, like, at the time that they started it, they were on Magic Ninja Entertainment. And, like, let's face it, like, Astronomicon is not a suitable fucking replacement or competition when it concerns the gathering of the Juggalos. Maybe DCG Con, but not fucking the gathering of the Juggalos. And I feel like Camp Zool is one of those things that's like, okay, this is an extra thing for the fucking Juggalos, kind of like the float. It's just like, it's another one of those things that you can utilize in order to keep the Juggalos engaged with shit. And, like, it's basically like you're paying for a major mini gathering, basically. But unfortunately, because of the way that things are done when it concerns trying to do events like this, it really does it really does put a toll. And for a group of guys that are already focused on their music and wanting to make the music, they're already running their own fucking record label, and there's only so much that you can juggle simultaneously in order to get this stuff going without a hitch. So I guess unfortunately they ended up canceling Camp Zool just due to the fact that it's just too much for the guys in Alazul Ulu. And I understand that. I know that there's going to be some people that are going to be pissed off about that because they're just like, but I want to go camping, but not with fat rapping clowns and people who suck nitrous all day long. Which, to me, even when I went to the gathering last year, I'm like, how are you enjoying the gathering if you're just sitting at your camp for 4 days, fucking sucking out of a nitrous can until it's time to go see ICP? You're pre-gaming for 4 fucking days. I don't know. I don't do drugs and I don't drink and I don't try to get high in any way, shape, or form. So to me, it just doesn't make sense. Yet here I am sitting in my mom's basement doing a live stream every Sunday, but that's beside the point. Let's see. But no loss. I like not too much of a loss because Azulu is going to be going on the road a little bit. In July, they're going to be starting off their Forever Faces of Death tour. Nasty Inc. is going to be featured on there as well as SON, and I know that SON is the shit. I got to watch him last year, and that's dope. And I really like this fucking artwork that they did with this. Some people may or may not say that it's AI, but I don't give a fuck. I love this type of stuff because it's a fucking, like, it still does take a brain to fucking be like, okay, we can make something that already exists, recreate it in our image, and fucking make it look cool still. And that's exactly what it is right here with this Forever Faces of Death. Because who remembers Faces of Death from the on VHS tapes from the 70s? Like that was fake shit, and they ended up fucking making it look like they bludgeoned a fucking monkey's skull open and carved and cut out its brain and ate it like it's a delicacy. I'm sure that is an actual thing, but people actually thought that that was real. But anyways, yeah, so like here are the dates. It's basically a mini tour, but nevertheless, and it's all in the Midwest. So you Midwest fuckers, along with myself, can probably check this out. Starting in July on the 9th in Akron, Ohio, the Vortex. Cyrax may or may not show up. Let's see, July 10th, Lansing, Michigan at Maxxx Bar. That's more my neck of the woods. July 11th in Piqua, Ohio at the Liquid Lounge. How the fuck, dude? Boom, boom. Where the fuck is Piqua, Ohio? I don't know. Probably on the way to Shelbyville because that's the next date. Shelbyville, Illinois at Club 57 on July 12th. July 14th is in KCMO at the Record Bar, so you technicians, can get a little taste of the Zool. On the 15th, Marionette, Wisconsin at Bar 715. And then that's interesting, yeah. Because they're doing it at Bar 715 on 715. That's awesome. The Goblin doesn't even leave his attic. You never know. No, he leaves. I watched him. I mean, he got decked when he fucking did it, but he does it. He also does it when somebody fucking trolls him to a point where he ends up getting doxxed and somebody calls the cops on him and fucking he has to fight the police or some shit. And then finally, July 17th at St. Louis, Missouri at the Red Flag. So if you're in those locations during those times, he kind of went to the mall once. I watched him as he fucking tried to go into a court office once. Like that was kind of just like sad. But just watching him and he was like really trying to hold his grandmother's hand and she wouldn't let him is what it looked like. But anyways, yeah, so VIP tickets are also available at zoolmart.com and there's the little QR code. I'm sure half of you guys may have already scanned that. I don't fucking know. But but like in light of the death of Camp Zool, we still got the float. And the float actually just released the schedule.
And by the way, I just want to say, fuck Crazy McCormick. Whack as fuck.
Hexus with that $9.99 super chat saying, while we're still on jug shit, anyone notice something very weird is going on with Twisted? Oddly silent for 6+ months, and even their merch site seems very off. Crazy good to see you. Much clown love. No. No, I don't notice that at all because, dude, like, the last time I went on there was to fucking talk about who was still signed to Magic Ninja, and it's basically 99% of everybody that's signed to Magic Ninja are all people that used to be on Psychopathic. So, but but yeah, I do not pay attention to Twisted shit because I don't buy their shit. I don't listen to them anymore. If it's got a Magic Ninja star on it, I'm good, fam. And that's just the way it's been from for me the entire time. But anyways, yeah, so we got September, I think it's in September, isn't it? I don't remember. I don't remember what exact date Tom Wood's float is but all I know is that it's they got something coming on this year. You know what? Just for the sake of it, I'm gonna check. All right. Let's see. So, is it June? Is it going on in June? Or is this going on in September? I think it's in June. I don't know. This really shows how fucking prepared I am. When is Tom Woods The Float 2026? Okay, yeah, June 10th to the 13th. Okay, shut up, Google. So yeah, I'm sure that you can go to just Google Tom Woods The Float, and I'm sure that you'll be able to go to a website that you can buy tickets with this. But this is the schedule for the upcoming event on the 10th. Gates open Wednesday at 2 p.m. and I'm sure that that gives everybody enough time to set up their camps and all of that stuff. But starting 7 p.m. all the way until 4 in the morning, you got the homage to the River Gods party with Mid-South Monster, Kelly Green, Spades with DJ Psycha, Dr. Cryptic, and more. And then from 8 to 10, Replicon Radio's Juggalo Pictionary. Thursday on the 11th. Okay, so like Thursday and Friday, the float load in is at 10 a.m. and the float goes on from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. During that time, for the people who aren't floating, from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m., you've got the Quest for Shangri-La tournament, and then you've got Ice Giants Ice Sculpting Workshop from 4 to 5. You also have a costume contest straight out of canvas, I think is what what it is, from 6 to 6. Yeah, from 6 to 7:30. Tug-a-low tug-off at 5 o'clock. I don't know what's all about that. However, here are some of the acts that they have for the float. All right, they got for Thursday on the 11th. They got starting right after the costume contest, Dark King, Loremonger, Feral, OIC, Willie Hayes, hell yeah, Darby O'Trill, also hell yeah. Green Jello is headlining, I guess. But then after that, you've got around the quarter to 1, comedian Nikki Rax, and then Stack Styles and DJ Swamp. I just recently heard some stuff about Stack Styles, but I don't think I'm allowed to get into that. Um, Pretty dramatic shit is what I'm saying. Like if stuff comes out, then stuff comes out. But then after that is Spooky Time, which I'm assuming that's going to be camp stories or some shit. Let's see. Then we got Friday, the King of Scrubs, the Putrid Pageant at 6 o'clock. 6:30 we got Foy's Super Ball Sack race, and then after that we got more stuff at the main stage. Zach Pacillo, Two Damn Devils, Unhappy, Matt Foy, Scene Loke, Clockwork E, fuck yeah, The Convalescence, and Scum is headlining. Okay. After that, we got the Float Queen Pageant, Chloe Kills, and Ghost Bones, Natural State Wrestling Spring River Massacre. I guess that's something going on in between. But then Saturday, the 13th, the Canoe and Raft Race, 2-person canoe and 4-person raft. Let's see. At the same time, we also have Into the Echo Side tournament going on from what is that? 11:30 until 2:30. Tom Wood reminds me of Adam Cole Bebe. Where's Razakel? Who cares? No one cares. No one cares about Razakel. I mean, let's see. Replicon Radio is also hosting a kickball game, and that's going on from 12:30 until 3 p.m., I guess. And then after that is NSR Float Championship Mammoth Mayhem. I don't know what that's all about. Then you got a potluck dinner going on at 6 p.m. Potluck isn't probably not going to show up. Me and Irish saw Green Jello the last night. They were Green Jello. Bill's man speaker showed us the cease and desist order from Kraft. Like I never knew about that, and I thought it was kind of fucking hilarious that happened. I still like it's still Green Jello all fucking day though. The Y sounds like an O. That's why there's 2 dots above the Y, because reasons. But anyways, here we go. 6 p.m. also has the Lots of Wieners contest. I'm sure that's a hot dog eating contest, and I don't know, Fago Dog Batman might be there. I don't know. After that is Hatchets and Habaneros. We learned nothing. I'm guessing that's a fucking hot food eating contest. Let's see. Then after that, we got the last set of of performances with the Ice Giants, Lotson Excessive, okay, Tony Slippas, Razor, Risk, Frantidin. Learn to spell, shit. And then after that is going to be Insane Poetry, and closing out the entirety of the shit is Kung Fu Vampire. Like, okay, for the most part, I see a lot of these ninjas, and I'm like happy that some of them are getting their fair share. And then seeing who's headlining this shit, Darby and Green Jello, The Convalescence and Scum, and Insane Poetry and Kung Fu Vampire. That's fucking dope. All right, and now we got another piece of good news, another festival. 3-6 Mafia is doing the damn. Endless Fires, August 15th and 16th in Syracuse, New York at Sharky's. Risk is fucking lit. I have one of his albums. Hell yeah. What up, Brooklyn? All right, so now the main thing that I'm seeing on here is 3-6 Mafia. And I, dude, it's weird because they have these little things that pop up every now and again where it's like, oh yeah, like somebody so fucking important that we had to blur out the fucking logo. Okay, what the fuck? Who's it gonna be? It better not be Diddy. But some of the other artists that they have on here, let's go through them all. Project Pat, American Nightmare. This one threw me off a little bit, which was the Circle Jerks. But then you also have the Comeback Kid, E-Town Concrete, Lil White. Everybody loves, like Juggalos like Lil White. Weekend Nachos, Missing Link, Gridiron, Lionheart, exclusive East Coast performance is what it says on there. Madball. Let's see. What the fuck does that say? What the fuck does that say? What's that? Big box? Big butt? What? What the fuck? 15 visions? What the fuck? What are these? You're not black metal. Stop this. Okay. There's no reason to fucking make your like if you're not a black metal band, there is no reason for you to be fucking making your logo look like a Michigan patchwork on a fucking road. I'm just saying. Anyway, Crown of Thorns, Chain and Wisdom and Chains, Beyond Repair, Ouija Mac. I only know that because like I've gotten used to the way Ouija Mac is fucking doing this shit. But Ouija Mac is going to be at Endless Fires, at Sharky's in Syracuse. Dead Guy. Bash, is there something that you need to fucking tell us? Alright, the fuck is even that? J Blog, what the fuck? Dude, how the fuck are you supposed to know what? How in the hell am I supposed to fucking like shout you out if I can't even read your fucking name? Body Box and 15 Visions. Thank you. Okay. Fofo. What the fuck? I hate you. Combust. I don't even care about you anymore. Fuck you. Combust. Mushmouth. Lifeless. Strength for reason? I don't know. No Leash. No Grave. No Talent. Suffocate Taster. Something and more bands to be announced soon if I can actually read what the fuck they're saying. But who gives a shit? Ouija Mac is on this stuff, and Circle Jerks is on there, and 3-6 Mafia. And Little White. And other than that, I could give a shit. 3-6 Mafia ain't been the same since Gangsta Boo died. Koopsta and Nefarious were major blows, but after she died, just lost a lot. I mean, we still try to fucking show love to 3-6 Mafia. I mean, DJ Paul is basically the fucking lifeblood of 3-6 Mafia. Now, I've got a little bit of fucking bad news when it concerns the fucking Juggalo shit. Um, and this actually happened, I think, last week, and it might have been the catalyst of everything that fucking transpired. With because this is when shit really fucking exploded with well, Maxxx. And it's this fucking asshole. So yeah, if you don't know who the hell that is, in the red, that's a guy who goes by the name Toad. If you don't know what the big deal is about Toad showing up at a JCW event in fucking Lansing, Michigan, it's this, okay? Um, and I might get the story wrong, so somebody might have to come in and oblige to fucking correct me on something. But from what I understand, he ended up involving himself with a fucking chick at Juggalo Weekend when it was in Las Vegas, and it wasn't a good thing, you know. Like apparently this woman ended up fucking getting SA'd of some sorts, and she tried telling people about what had happened. And when it and basically he was just saying, "Oh, she's just some fucking crazy bitch. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She's lying, blah 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 blah." Well, she killed herself because of that stuff, because he had convinced so many fucking people that what she was saying was a fucking lie, and she killed herself. And I believe that she even wrote in the goodbye letter pretty much that uh she tried to fucking tell people about what had happened. She tried to warn people about fucking Toad and what he had done to her, and nobody fucking listened, and she basically felt like that there wasn't a way out of it. This was basically in her mind the only way to escape what had happened to her was to fucking end her life. And because of that shit, this motherfucker got greenlit. Okay, there were so many fucking people that ended up fucking talking all that shit online about how if they ever saw this motherfucker come to a show again, he was greenlit, he was gonna get his fucking ass whipped, and all that other shit. Like, people wanted to fucking hospitalize, if not kill this guy. And then he disappeared. He disappeared, and now, and I guess now it's to a point where the Juggalo community has changed so fucking much that it's now, you know, he's now feeling a little bit safe, froggy, if you will, about going to an ICP event. But this time he's going and not fucking wearing his makeup and his nose and all of that other stuff, because he had a look. He had like a whole ass look. And somebody took a snapshot of this and posted it up on Facebook and said, "What the fuck is Toad doing at a JCW event?" And this was like sometime last week. People fucking went nuts, including Mad Max. Mad Max ended up fucking, and this is one thing that I can agree with. I can understand in, you know, his anger, I feel like might be justified, but I think he might be taking it a little bit too far. But we'll still get into that a little bit more later, because that is kind of a headline story. Um, I also saw my friend Gizmo fucking talking about it, and she was upset. She's like, "I don't care if I'm, you know, like 4'11" and this dude's like my height, you know, like I don't care if she's like, I don't care if I'm 4'11, I'd still at least try to fucking whoop his ass." Because like apparently this dude deserves it, and that's the reason why he hasn't fucking been around. Like I didn't even know what had happened. Let me see. Oh, that was Juggalo Weekend in Nolans. Okay, thank you for the correction, Shape. Like I said, like I don't know the full story, but what I do know is that this motherfucker caused a chick to fucking kill herself within the community because because he was on some SA type shit, and basically fucking convinced and gaslit people. To be real, I don't know the real story of what happened. Who knows who's telling the truth there? But this is one of those things that ended up happening, because to me it makes fucking sense, like that the dude is fucking accused of this shit, and if he didn't have any fear of what was fucking going on, then he wouldn't have disappeared for so long. If anything, I feel like his disappearance only justifies the story, if anything. You know, there wasn't anything, like no fucking post about, his side of the situation or anything like that. Just, this was a lot of hearsay. I wasn't there, so I don't fucking know the situation, but it sounds fucked up. So, like, to me, I just was like, okay, if this dude's fucking disappeared and supposed to be disappeared, then what the fuck is the deal with him fucking going up to a show and shit like that? Now, what's funny to me is, like, this caused a fucking explosion on social media where people basically were trying to say, like, all that online talk about fucking whooping a motherfucker's ass, and this dude ended up going to JCW and left unscathed. People are like, I remember a time when we used to beat motherfuckers' asses and shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, a lot's changed since we were considered a fucking gang. Like, and we're still, we're still kind of just like tame in a way. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, okay, that type of shit obviously should be justified if the fucking story is 100% true. Like I said, I would like to believe that it wasn't what had happened, but obviously fucking, we still have one chick who ended up ending her life, and it was because of this dude. And so what I'm basically saying is, A, people fucking greenlit this dude. B, nothing happened to this dude. C, I sure as fuck am not one of those people that ended up talking, gang shit on the internet over this guy, because I didn't know exactly what was fucking going on. I was just talking with a homie about how hypocritical the Juggalo community had become. In a way, yeah. But here's the thing, though. Like, there's a lot of us that are gangsters. There are some of us that are nerdy, and some of us that are fucking rejects, or a combination of two, or all of them. I'm an outcast. I'm a normie outcast who just happens to be a fucking nerd. But I ain't no fucking gangster. My real name's Clarence. I mean, women never lie. That is very true. We did fucking cover that, and that is like, yeah, that's like absolute. Like, women never lie, especially on the internet. That is an absolute. So you know what? He did do that shit. Fucking, like, so if you see him, I guess light him up. I'm not going to, because I'm not violent. My name might be crazy, but like, obviously that's, very far from the actual truth. Now, so fuck that dude, because it's the same thing. It's like I put him in the same category as like Shane Coates and stuff like that. It's like I was fine with him up until the point where we ended up finding out some dumb fucking shit, some fucked up ass shit, and then after that it's like, nope, done. Absolutely fucking done with this dude. You missed basically news. And I've been going on for an hour. But we're going to talk about one more thing, and then after that, I guess we could possibly talk about the main event. But we do have some other stuff that we got to talk about after that. So this is the last piece of Juggalo news relating to like fucking psychopathic and all of that. DJ Clay is coming out with another fucking mixtape, and fuck Toad, because this is more important now. Hold on. Yeah, and I love the theme for this too. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That is like, sorry, dude, but we're like not even fighting the mainstream anymore because social media and fucking online shit has merged in with the underground, so everything is the same now. Like the mainstream no longer exists. Everything is just fucking rolled together now. Or will the Juggalo family reign supreme once again, holding their hatchets high? Like that, Swill makes a good point in pointing out the fucking address, June 6, 2026. We have not seen a release of freshness like that in 20 years. The last time, like I remember 20 years ago, there were so many artists that were so afraid to release an album on June 6th of 2006, and one artist that I know for a fact was not having a problem with doing that was the Cottonmouth Kings. Should have just went to volume 6, right? Or just like quietly released a volume 5 just so that way he could have volume 6 put out there, you know? But nevertheless, I like it for all you heads that definitely are into like the DJ Clay mixtapes and stuff like that. That is something that we've got to fucking show. And let's talk about the fucking headline before I get ahead of myself because this shit's fucking funny. I don't care who you are. So we got to talk about this dude, Mad Maxx. uh, so Mad Maxx has been fucking posting a lot of stuff angrily on the internet, and if you know how to if you know the internet like you know like anybody else, you'll know that when somebody gets fucking mad over like nothing, it's fucking hilarious. And then the more fucking hilarious he gets, the more pissed he gets, and the more pissed he gets, the more hilarious it gets. Now, so like this ended up happening. Swill, since you're in here, um, how long ago was this? Was this like 2, 3 days ago? Holy shit, he looks like he aged 25 years. What the hell? Uh, okay, so this happened Friday night, and they were in like Swill was doing an episode of Swill's Edition, and Evil Cook was up in the mix. What up, True Story? Yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, they were interviewing Evil Cook, watching head movies, and fucking, poking fun at Rat the God for his massive hatred. Or Rook, my bad. Okay, my bad. Thank you. It was Rook. Rook Music. My bad. I'm retarded. Anyways, Mad Maxx ended up fucking getting a link, I guess, and he came in, and this is what fucking happened.
Whoa. Oh, shit. It's the
All
Max.
right. We could see you. What up?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
Look at that. His fucking trigger finger on that fucking Xbox controller is 100% on point. Dude went from 53 to... Dude, fucking Wrath, you're an asshole, you asshole. Anyway, oh my god, look at that stance. Look at that poise. All right, like just the trigger finger is on point, and he just don't give a fuck. We have yet to figure out what he was playing, but if it was Xbox, I hope it was Halo. Like, because anything else outside of that, like, you could play it on any other PlayStation system. But anyways, yeah. So let's go into this.
Doing good. We're doing good.
Sure.
We are chilling.
Are you playing video games?
Yeah, because I only have so many fucking hours to myself, and I'm not gonna waste my time doing this bullshit. And that's how it's gonna be.
Like that right there. So basically, if you can hear what he's saying, just audio check because this audio sounds a little bit different. He wants to fight me because I argue with him about AI on Facebook. Look, Wrath, you and I are always going to not see eye to eye when it concerns AI and shit like that. And that's fine. You know, we can agree to disagree, but you and I are still homies as far as I'm concerned. You know, you just care. Like, I get it. You care about the fucking planet. I don't. I just want to see it fucking burn. And I'm going to enjoy myself watching it burn because YOLO. Anyways, so like just audio check. Like you guys can hear what's going on in this, right? Because he's basically fucking like just what he said is literally just fucking condescending. He's definitely the Call of Duty type. Nah. Roblox. No, wait. I'm sorry. That's not that's too far. That's a video game for Shane Coates. Okay, the audio sounds fine. Okay. Because I was about to turn the mixer up all the way because I can't hear it in my headset and I haven't changed anything. But anyways, yeah, just what he just said to just sounded contradicting to me.
Are you playing video games?
All right.
Yeah, because I only have so many fucking hours to myself, and I'm not going to waste my time doing this bullshit, and that's how it's going to be.
So, you know, the simple question that Swill ended up asking, are you playing video games? Okay, for one, stop stealing my gimmick. For two, how are you going to say, yeah, I'm playing video games because I have so many hours to myself and I'm not going to waste my time being on bullshit like this? Then why are you there? You know, why did you even answer the fucking call? Like, be like, nope, I am playing video games. Instead, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, so it's like, okay, why are you there? If anything, it's like at this point, it's like, okay, you can, you know, you're just basically hearing how to stir pots. It's kind of how it is. I thought we were going to smooth things over. Anyway.
We're cool with it. We're just glad that you're here.
It's not some kind of fucking dog and pony show.
What the fuck does that mean?
It just has to do with somebody's ridiculous fucking ego. But, you know, what the fuck would I know?
Oh, yeah, very, very passive-aggressive there, Nancy, because, like, you're literally like, you can already see where this is going. Like, he is literally trying to say shit to fucking stir a rise, and I think Wrath ended up getting like, you know, portraying his wrath with that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like, although, take a look at Wrath with his cute little fucking, you know, like, he looks like he's got a fucking, just like that little smile on his face, like he's thinking. He's thinking about what he's gonna fucking say with that shit. Like, by the way, just looking at this still shot alone, Wrath, I've got to say, you look like you have a very soft mouth. And so, like, Swill, since you're in here, maybe you can explain to me what the beef is between Rook Music and Mad Max. We're trying to go viral without you. Like, yeah, y'all did interrupt his Minecraft, right? He like, dude, seriously, he's fucking trying to build Candy Mountain on fucking Minecraft, and you're ruining his you're basically distracting him from trying to build Candy Mountain. You know, with the Leopleurodon and everything.
I mean, a little bit.
Listen,
that's funny.
I'm just gonna preface this all.
Here we go. Grab the fucking popcorn, fam. and by the way, obviously this is the edited version, but you know, because they didn't add that fucking dog on there. Soft mouth.
I have tried to be fucking diplomatic and chill with a lot of people for a long fucking time, and quite frankly, if you're gonna drag this shit out of me, then I'm glad to oblige you. But when I do, please fucking remember. Please remember.
All right. So what is the issue? What are you angry about?
Okay, yeah, that's the fucking $1 million question. What is Mad Max so fucking upset about? And that ends up being this shit.
What? Excuse me? What am I doing here?
That's really that's your fucking answer? That's your answer, is to be like, oh, I'm just gonna totally fucking gloss over the question and fucking change the oh my fuck. Like, at this point, it's like, what the hell, dude? Like, you could have just been like, look, this is what I'm upset about, blah, 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 blah. And the way that he fucking explained this shit, I was like, is he talking to the audience? Is he talking to Rook Music? Is he talking to Swill and Wrath? Like, who the fuck was he fucking talking about? Like, when he was just like, let me preface this by saying this, blah, blah, blah. And then, here's what happens.
I don't
Tell
know.
us you came on the fucking show, asshole. You started screaming.
Here.
Like, imagine Wrath of God being the one who's the most logical in the situation, where it's just like, what the fuck am I doing here? You came into the fucking show.
I'm sorry. Why was I invited, you dumb cocksucker?
I didn't fucking invite you. Who invited you, motherfucker?
Who invited you?
Who invited
you? You want to know what? Matter of fact, I don't know why I'm doing this. We're going to keep this very simple. Either one of you. First of all, I
wanted to know what he was saying.
I want to hear what he's saying. Come fucking see me.
Oh my God.
And as far as the rest of this shit is concerned, again, as they really, I don't even know why I actually did this. But
like, why does he keep fucking going back to that, being like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I came in. I don't know why. Why did you? Okay, like, you didn't have to. You were too busy fucking trying to make a Leo Pleurodon on fucking Minecraft. Or fucking whatever the fuck, you know, like, you were so busy with fucking playing video games that you had to point that out when you first fucking came in. And you could have been like, yeah, you know what? Fuck this shit. I don't need this type of energy. Dude, you invited yourself into this shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, to quote another fellow gamer, to talking to somebody who's playing video games, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, seriously, just because somebody sends you a link doesn't mean that you have to fucking click it, all right? This is the reason why people are so fucking easily duped when they fucking get an email that says, I am the Prince of Nigeria, and I have $7 million in a bank account, and I need $100 in order to unlock the key in order to get to that, and if I am able to get to my money, then I will give you $10,000. As a thank you. And then send that to like 50,000 fucking people. Or millions of fucking people. And he's fucking crying on the internet. He's crying like dude, like everybody in the chat right now is basically saying, like, this dude is fucking crying on X, he cries on Facebook, he's crying on YouTube, and he's fucking just pissed off all the fucking time. Like, when I think the phrase Mad Max, okay, two things have come to my mind. One is obviously the movie. Two, because of the fact that he's a juggalo, I don't even think of the phrase mad as in angry. I think mad as in mad. You know, and instead it's like, oh yeah, dude, I totally have the complexion of the Nigerian prince. You know what I'm saying? But like, dude's fucking, he already fucking came in hot. So to me, it looks like, the way I perceive this, watching this shit, he's asking to get into confrontation with fucking people. And like, if he's got if he's got beef with Rook and he's got beef with Wrath, then he doesn't need to fucking go into an area where Rook and Wrath are at. Logic. And apparently because of this action, it has left the fucking building.
As long as I'm here, like I said,
First part.
when you are looking up at me, bleeding, remember that I tried to be nice to you.
We brought you here to be diplomatic.
You sound real diplomatic, asshole. You're gonna just talk shit and fucking leave? Come back on here.
Okay, so Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the little fucking footnote there. Lies he was never nice to Rook or Dylan. Who the fuck is Dylan? All right. I don't know. I see no Dylan in this fucking chat. Is Mad Max's real name Dylan? Like he's not being nice to himself. Who the fuck is Dylan? I see Wrath the God, I see Rook, and I see Swill. Is Swill Dylan? Like, what the fuck?
We brought you here to be diplomatic.
That was him being fucking diplomatic, bro. Like, and like I'm gonna say this though. Personally, I think there are certain tracks that he has fucking done that I think are fire. God damn it, dude! I'm trying to keep your kayfabe, you son of a bitch. You're a piece of shit, Wrath. I love you, bitch. Anyway, yeah, Merry-Go-Round Broke Down, I think, is a tight-ass fucking track. I mean, I played it on the show, and I really appreciate that shit. You know, but, like, because of this, come see me. Right. Like, no, dude, he drank his fucking cup of haterade. That's how we got here in the first place. I need a beverage. Talking so much shit. But, like, fucking, this ended up creating a huge cavalcade of fucking AI pictures and fucking memes and shit like that. It's fucking hilarious to me. Like, so we'll just go down the line. First and foremost, we're going to do this one. I thought that this was creative and kind of funny because I don't think it's really that much of a secret that Mad Maxx has a fucking thing about nitrous. Okay, and so like somebody actually took some of the quotes from that and made it into a comic book. I only have so much time in the day. What am I doing here, you cocksucker? And then right here it shows like all the empty cans of nitrous, and it shows as he's getting angrier and angrier. When you're looking up at me bleeding, just remember that I tried to be nice, and then it's like he's got blood on his fist, and he's just fucking awesome. Oh, what are you people saying? Now me and Max's likenesses are feeding the AI, so Wrath is taking an L right now. Oh yeah, trust me, bro. I know exactly what you're fucking talking about because I did the same fucking thing. I turned you into a fucking chibi. And I sent it to Swill so that way he can make that into a fucking members only emoji. Imagine Max and Ned and Master having a conversation. Right, the challenge would be who can give the other one a fucking heart attack. This next one ended up fucking coming out recently, and I thought this was kind of funny. Like somebody made this fucking photo, and Max is the one who ended up fucking posting this. So motherfuckers that never set foot in a dojo or a training gym think they're gonna put work in on a guy who's been training to fight for 30 plus years. Fuck, bro. Why are juggalos so stupid? You got to remember, like, okay, to answer Max's fucking question here. Yeah, we saw what Nitrous did to Steve-O. We've also seen what Nitrous has done to some other fucking people. Yes, I do, asshole. Now, I thought this was funny because, like, somebody photoshopped Mad Max's head on this fucking, on this kung fu artist's body. But to answer his question, why are juggalos so stupid? It's simple. Because we're following two guys who have no more than a 9th grade education. Learning about how to fucking become better fucking people. Right. Training to fight for 30 years with a body like that. Now, like, Steven Seagal is still kind of a fucking badass when he's not sitting on a fucking bench having a monologue in his movies. Mad Max AI meme used up an ocean. Dude, I was wondering why the Grand River here in Michigan got lower, and I don't think it has anything to do with the sunlight evaporating it or it getting sucked up into the fucking into the ground to balance out the fucking sea level. Mad Max's body looks like it's been fighting diabetes for years. Oh my fuck. All right, here's another one, and this one's props to Cult Divinity, my homegirl Snaps. No, you're not hidden, CPN. This one I thought was kind of funny. Like super max fucking tampons for those max days. Unstoppable protection for unstoppable you. Kosher approved. What the fuck? Max confidence all day and night. Either way, somebody's bleeding. Oh my. Oh, ow! I pulled something. Oh, oh my fuck. Oh, there's something else that I gotta fucking share with everybody too. After we talk about this, because I feel like I kind of have I have a fucking Jerry Springer-esque final thought when it concerns this type of shit. And so, give me a second. You're gonna hear two noises, but I got some other stuff that we gotta fucking do. Anyways, either way, somebody's bleeding. Like, Snaps ended up fucking killing it on this. Oh my fuck. Alright, so here's another one. Oh my god. Fucking Mad Max is a fucking brony. That one's a little bit funny, but like it's not the funniest one. The chirp pops me every time. Are you checking to see if your fucking smoke detector needs a new battery? Oh my god. Let's see. YouTube censors hide a lot of chat messages these days if they do. I have it set to live chat, so you might have to change it from top chats to all messages. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. Oh, dude, it's just the seriousness on his face as he's pointing at it and fucking holding on to that is fucking wonderful. Now, I don't know. That might be fucking AI. I'm not sure. But this one, definitely not AI, but I thought this was kind of funny. Somebody replaced Steve Buscemi's face with Mad Max. And then obviously you saw the fucking thumbnail of the show. And that one, and to be totally honest, I feel like that I did a very good job on the thumbnail. So I'm going to show the fucking thumbnail because I'm very proud of it. Because there's me with my fucking AI art. Like, and I did this on purpose, where it's just, okay, you've got Mad Max. Now, here's the funny thing. Somebody else ended up sending me their AI of what they did with Mad Max, and for some fucking reason, they ended up putting a fucking necklace on Mad Max with a cross on it, and I'm like, oh god, that's fucking absolutely wrong, okay? Like, I told AI, you're gonna need to get rid of that fucking cross. Put a Star of David or something like that on there, because the motherfucker's Jewish, and I really don't want to be offensive like that. Crazy owes us a river. Motherfucker, I own all the fresh water, okay? So... Now, what's his fucking response to the fucking memes, though? Like, that's another thing, because I just looked up on Facebook right before the show, and I saw that Mad Max ended up posting somewhat of a response. Alright, so here's his response to it all.
Alright, now then. I have decided that, once I start, like, fucking streaming and so forth, that this is basically the angle that I will do it from.
Why? Okay, like, dude, Get a computer, learn OBS, or use StreamYard. It's not that hard. Don't just shoot yourself, asshole. Like, show us what you're fucking playing. Okay, we want to see the fucking Candy Mountain on fucking Minecraft. We want to see how good you are when it concerns fucking 1v1 on Fortnite, you know? Like, how are you doing on Valorant? What about your garden on Palia? All right, we want to fucking see things, and even the cat is fucking giving him a Benjul.
Because you goofy cunts are already like memeing me and making shit about me and like drumming up my name and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep doing this, and you guys keep doing all that dumb shit. All right.
Now, like, to me, it's not like, yes, it's dumb, but if you're not understanding, okay, the reason why people are fucking doing it is because you're mad, and because you're mad, it's fucking funny, and because of your reaction, it makes it even funnier, so it makes people want to fucking do it more. Okay, and to me, I just feel like that this way of explaining yourself is very dismissive, and it's not gonna help your fucking argument any. Like, I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to fucking cool it down without being pissed off. But let's be honest here. You know, Mad Max is Mad Maxing.
I'm really looking forward to all the terrible memes with no thought or effort whatsoever, just prompts into an AI.
Now that part, like, I don't want to make it sound like I'm fucking being defensive in here, but it's simply, it's not just simply, oh, hey, here's a picture, fucking do something funny with it. You know, like, yes, there are prompts, but you still have to use your imagination in order to do, like, take a look at the shit that I fucking did with my thumbnail. Okay, I was like, you know, going back to my fucking thumbnail. Actually, I'm not going to go back to my thumbnail. Like, I ended up taking the picture, and I was like, okay, look, I want this to be an anime, but I also had to do multiple fucking takes and different prompts and shit in order to actually get it to look right. But I have this idea in my head, and this is one of the arguments. I don't care about the fucking environment when it concerns this shit. And this is something that I've wanted to fucking say for a while. It's like, I'm not an artist, okay? I'm also fucking broke. So I can't afford somebody like Brian Red. I can't even afford Cult Divinity. Okay? So, like, all of my money is going into my fucking bills and shit. So, and then on top of that, it's like, okay, if I have an image of something, I want it to look exactly like what I want my image to be, because I'm kind of a perfectionist like that. AI gives me the opportunity to be like, no, this needs to change, without me feeling bad about telling a person that their art is not good enough for me and that they need to change it in order to make me happy. I don't want to fucking do that. You know, exactly. I've been saying that since that fucking shit happened. Mad Max is Mad Maxing. So, like, there's that. I don't want to fucking pay an artist and then fucking get them mad at me because I want them to tweak certain things, you know? Be like, okay, look, you have any idea how many prompts it took to fucking get Max's hair to look correct in my fucking thumbnail? At least 4 tries. The same thing with making the Hatchet Man on there look good and all of that other stuff. And then that's just one fucking thing. Like, that's just Max himself. The only thing that I felt was the most simplistic was the fucking backdrop, which is the rubber room. And then on top of that, I ended up saying, okay, here's my fucking original art, and now I want him to fucking pose where he's pointing and laughing, and then putting it right next to Mad Max. So to me, it's like it is a prompt, yes, but also at the same time, you have to know how to accentuate what it is that you want to the fucking to the chat box, and then it renders the shit. So to me, it's like, okay, it's not just as simple as dropping a fucking picture and being like, do something with it. Make some funny shit. Dance, monkey, dance, AI. And plus, it saves me a lot of fucking time. Like, I ended up fucking making that thumbnail that I told you guys, you know, that's for this show. I made the thumbnail, and it took me about an hour. And then after that, I took a nap. Like, it took me a total of 1 hour to fucking get the prompts right for myself and for Max, and to put it all together. And that's also on top of me having a fucking like a specific layout on Logo Pit. Dude, I love this red, white, and red white, and blue Raz. Like, I'm down with it. But anyways, yeah. So back to him trying to downplay this shit.
Or like simple paste over. Like, it really makes me sad. I grew up like listening to comics like fucking Bill Hicks and George Carlin. I'm into comedy. I like shit that's funny. And none of you motherfuckers are funny.
You're missing the
Oh my
punchline.
Lord. It's depressing.
The only reason why it's not funny to him is because he's the fucking punchline. Okay? And he doesn't want to be the punchline. He just wants to be fucking angry all the fucking time. Just like angry, bitter fucking New England Jew over here is fucking just wanting to be mad at something. And then when he gets fucking called out for his anger problem or whatever the fuck, or his Nas issue, he wants to fucking just be dismissive and downplay it. Like, oh, it ain't that big deal. I grew up listening to Charlie Chaplin and silent movies, said Mad Max. No, he likes George Carlin as well. Hold on a second.
Bill Hicks and George Carlin. I'm into comedy. I like shit that's funny. And none of you motherfuckers are funny.
No, we are. It's just unfortunate that, like I said before, it's just unfortunate that Mad Max is the fucking punchline of this joke.
Oh my Lord. It's depressing. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh, look, are you mad, Max? You get mad? Go get another tank, bro. I probably will. And I will think about you while I am enjoying it. Lemons. You find lemons, and then you make lemonade, is what you do. Or, I squeeze it into the wound, you fucking dickhead. Ugh. That's all I got for you for now. Just thought I would do that. Bye, guys.
The shimmy to get to his fucking phone. Bro, get a computer, alright? Just get a fucking computer. It's simple. Just put $2,000 down on a fucking computer, get a $50 webcam, and then call it good, so that way you don't have to use your fucking phone. Or, if you have an Apple phone, you know, I'm sure that there's an app where you can fucking broadcast from your Apple phone to your computer. I've seen shit like that before. Fruity ass dude squeezes lemons. Now, like, his fucking argument on this was just like, oh, all the AI art that is being aimed towards him, to him, is not funny. All of the fucking crudely cut and paste shit, like this, I'm assuming. Hold on, let me get a better screenshot here. So, like, cut and paste, like this shit, apparently isn't funny to him. You know, because of his fucking, his nozzle issues and shit. Dude, it's kind of funny, though, because it's like, it's not just that, it's also, there's a cherry and there's some pills and shit like that. But, like, him fucking doing the whippets and shit like that. He had breath to count to 20 before making this video, like, 5 times before he could record. and on top of that, like, the pet dander and shit like that. Now, this right here, like, this is Wrath doing fucking cut and paste art and shit like that. You know, like, this is the most, you know, this is the more crude kind of fucking memes that you can fucking make. Like, dude, yeah, this is definitely fucking Max Man. And by the way, shout out to Rook Music. I see you in the chat, fam. Now, I will say this, Wrath, as a gamer, I can respect this. Okay? And I think it's fucking hilarious that he, you know, that he's, you know, that you ended up fucking doing this shit, because, like, that is one thing that a lot of people have been saying, is that he has kind of a Nas problem, that he's kind of, like, hooked into it and shit. And you're also making fun of the whole gamer aspect and shit. Now, I mean, not for nothing, I will say this in defense of Mad Max. If he was, in fact, playing Pac-Man, I totally understand. You know, Pac-Man is a very popular game. Not only a gamer, but a retro gamer. Right, yeah. Drank knows what fucking time it is when it concerns me. But not everything is AI, and not everything is crude cut and paste art. He got mad at Rook Music because everybody makes fun of his fucking Nas addiction. But anyway, like, yeah, because that totally makes sense. Get mad at you for fucking everybody else pointing that out. That makes sense. But anyways, like I was saying, not everything is fucking AI. Not everything is crude cut and paste. There's also classy fucking memes that people will basically fucking bank off of when it concerns that shit. And here's what I'm talking about. What you see versus what she sees. This I saw this earlier today and it had me fucking rolling. Just my art and music is cut and paste, and you're fucking like also it's like also on top of that, your fucking videos are cut and paste too. Like I've watched your videos, and to be totally honest, like as shitty as they may seem, I feel like that they have some kind of aesthetic charm to it, and I really enjoy I enjoy watching Rat's music, like his videos and shit of like being on an island and all that shit. I fucking dig it. Now, here's what I have to say, and this is my fucking okay, so like I promised you guys that this was that's a nitrous hooker. Basically, she's not gonna get a mouthful of cum when he fucking, you know, like she's not gonna get a load of cum when he blows his fucking wad. It's just gonna be like nitrous. When Mad Max comes, he goes Now, like I said, you know, like I'm gonna fucking give a Jerry Springer-esque final thought. All right. The reason why people are making where can I find one? The reason why people are making fun of Mad Max is because of the fact that he is so angry. I hadn't seen him this angry since yesterday. And to be totally honest, like seriously, he has been fucking angry about something for the duration of the year. It's always him complaining about something on Facebook. And I am friends with him on Facebook. And all jokes is like, I'm trying to fucking make this an all jokes aside thing. Okay? Because to be totally honest, like I like Maxx. Okay, I don't have a problem with Maxx. I know that Wrath has a problem with Maxx, CPN has a problem with Maxx, Rook Music has a problem with Maxx, or Maxx has a problem with Rook Music. I don't fully know what the exact deal is. But the fact is this, okay? The only reason why people are fucking coming up with this shit is because you are bringing it upon your fucking self. Simple as that, okay? I don't, not like... And I don't have a problem with people who have a problem with Maxx. And like it's the AI infrasounds making people crash out. But here's the thing though, if he's not using AI, okay, then he can't use that as an excuse. If I was having that crash out moment, I could kind of see where you're coming from if I ever calmed down. Now here's the thing, like all like the Brockton data center and Nas and fucking up his brain. It's the infrasound. Maybe it's maybe it's from all of the fucking. Oh yeah, so CPN's issue with Mad Max was that Mad Max sent Playboy the Beast after him, but isn't Playboy the Beast kind of irrelevant? No one gives a fuck. Anyways, here's the thing: like if Maxx sees this, and before you decide to fucking block me on Facebook and then threaten my life and tell me to come see you at the gathering, one, I'm not gathering this year. That was already in the plans in 2025. Secondly, The reason why you are getting this heat is because you're bringing it upon yourself. Chickadee, check yourself before you get yourself wrecked. It's simple as that. And I don't mean that as a threat. I'm basically saying that you need to understand that you have become the fucking punchline and you're turning yourself into a fucking lol cow. Okay? If instead you actually got in on the joke or figured out a way on how to take the joke away from people, then maybe people will stop doing it. As a prime example, I was on TikTok the other day. I watched this video from a woman named Megan Eleanor, who was talking about how she does not like her neighbors don't like her neighbors happen to be fucking Muslim, and they complained about her fucking dog. So I guess the rest of the homeowners association in her neighborhood told her that she had to get rid of the dog. So she, to appease the neighbors. So she decided that what she's thinking about doing is she's going to get fucking pet pigs and leave them in her front yard just to piss them off. And that's just due to the fact that she feels like throwing bacon in their yard would be going a little too far. But then she ended up saying some other stuff and ended the video with, I might just throw bacon in their yard anyways, who cares? And she said, go ahead and call me Islamophobic, I don't fucking care. So I went in and I took a look at the chat, and there were a lot of people, in the comment section, and there were a lot of people that were fucking saying some shit about, just basically giving her hate and shit. So what I did was I ended up saying, bacon is healing the nation. I get a response from some random chick named Mimi, who ends up saying, are you sure about that? And sends me a screenshot of something that she searched on Google AI about the dangers and diseases and whatever else that you can get from eating bacon, or what kind of parasites are in pigs and all this other shit. So I was like, I said what I said. Because I doubled down on it. I don't care. The joke was the fact that bacon is healing the nation. Okay? So what does she do? She ends up sending me a fucking troll meme and says, okay, sure, bud. So I replied saying, nice selfie. She sends me this. And she says, look familiar? So what did I do? I replied by saying, thanks for the view. I'm in your algorithm now. And then after that, I thought about it. And after taking a look at this that she did, now this is kind of funny. Like, she's comparing what I look like to this meme down here. So I did what any fucking good, smart person actually would. I used AI to fucking make me look like the actual meme. Now that's funny. And to me, I feel like that's what you should do. That is what is needed to be done. She did good, but I took it and I went up one level. And that's how you fucking respond to shit. And I've been doing that on here for a long fucking time. People try to be, people tried to fucking punch down on me by saying that I live in my mom's basement. I openly admitted that to begin with, so what the fuck do I care? People tried to fucking give me shit about my video game collection or selling it to my mom. Yeah, and guess where the video game collection is? In my mom's basement, where I live. Not to mention I paid my mother off, so I don't owe her a dime, and the video games come back to me. They are fully in my possession. So that is whatever, People ended up fucking tried to make fun of me because of bad sexual decisions that I had at Super Gathering. I owned that shit. Okay, somebody tried to fucking throw it in my face that the chick that I had a crush on about 6-7 years ago went back to her fucking husband but not until after I fucked the shit out of her, you know. And then she tried to fucking lie about it, and then what ended up happening? Fucking, you know, like, I basically was just like, yeah, whatever, I fucked her, that bitch means nothing to me, okay? Now, how does my nut taste? Okay, like, the simplest fucking thing that anybody could do when you're getting made fun of at this magnitude is fucking own it, okay? Rather than getting mad about it, rather than trying to dismiss the shit, you know what I'm saying? Instead, do stuff like this. Okay, this broad tried to fucking make fun of me by trying to compare me to what a meme looks like, and I'm like, no, that is what I would look like if I was that meme. Kiss my fucking ass. You have no power here. You can't hurt me. You want to know what her fucking response to that was? She tried downplaying the fact that I used AI in order to fucking do that. When I sent her this, I told her, please learn how to do this better and learn how to use ChatGPT. And she's like, oh, I know how to use ChatGPT, but I'm not going to subject myself to using AI to make fun of someone. And that's why bacon is awesome. Okay? Like, that's exactly what I fucking said, too. The whole entire fucking argument derailed from the fact that I was talking about bacon healing the nation, and when she didn't have a fucking argument, she went straight to fucking trying to run me down with looks and shit like that. So I doubled it down, and I fucking took the joke and made it my own. And then she got mad because I fucking took the joke and made it my own, and I then spun it back to fucking how awesome bacon is. And I'm still doing that because now she's got other people fucking attacking me over dumb shit. I had some other person fucking try to say, let's not forget the facts that Jesus didn't eat bacon, but, you know, who cares about facts? And I said, I don't believe in Jesus. And therefore your argument about, your argument is helping me realize how more awesome bacon actually is. Okay, so like somebody tried to throw religion in my face. Somebody ended up calling me a fake juggalo, and I told them that, well, I've been down, you know, I've been jugging longer than this person has existed. And then I said something about bacon. Okay, here's the thing. Once you start personal attacks, you have nothing more intelligent to say. Your argument at that point is invalid. And on top of that, I keep on going back to the whole argument about bacon. As for the chick who fucking tried to make fun of me with the meme, haven't heard from her since. Okay? That's how you fucking combat this shit. You flip it and you make it your own. And you can't tell me that this is a lack of intelligence because I use ChatGPT to fucking do this. That's creative. Okay? Yes, all I have to do is just fucking have a prompt. But in order to create the prompt, I have to have an idea. I am more of an idea person, and this was a great idea. So there you go. There's your fucking final thought. If you want this shit to stop, then you need to stop fucking bringing it upon yourself, accept it, own it, and fucking flip it on its ear. That's all you have to do. And stop trying to fight everybody on the internet. Okay, like, you're making yourself more and more ridiculous. Like, you are slowly but surely turning yourself into lolcow status by doing this type of shit. And this is... Personally, I feel like that this is just a suggestion. It's a good idea as far as I'm concerned, because I know what it's like to have, you know, and I'm sure a lot of us in this community know what it's like to get constantly fucking punched down on, because a lot of us are fucking outcasted misfits. Right, exactly. That whole thing about the fat thing, you know, and then people also try to fucking say some shit about, you know, dad bods and all that other shit. Like, am I wrong in this whole fucking situation? Isn't it a lot easier just to fucking have the idea, flip it on its head, and make the joke yours? Because now I've taken away their joke. I've taken away their power. They can't fucking do anything about it. Like, it might continue to fucking happen for a little bit, but as long as you keep owning it, You know, and that's something that I learned. It's like when you have an internet troll calling you a fag, you'd be like, oh yeah, dude, I fucking suck dicks all day. I'll start a leaf blower. You know, like I know how to fucking get a golf ball through a garden hose. You know, like all that type of shit. You know, you just fucking accept it. Okay? Even if it's a lie. Because once you take away their fucking ammo, then they got nothing. Isn't it that simple? I think it is. Because, you know, like you do that type, you know, if you don't, then this type of shit just keeps fucking happening. I love this. I'm proud of this. I am so fucking proud of this shit. I'll keep, you know, like if you don't better the situation, then that type of shit's just gonna keep on fucking happening. All right. So let's get out of this and let's go back into some more news and shit because I definitely have some things that we got to talk about, which is the gathering of the Juggalos. Actually, first, I think that it might be a good idea to, you know, before we get into this, I'm sure Mad Max is in that fucking junk heap somewhere with a balloon. But actually, before we get into that, let's talk about fucking underground news. Because I do have something that does fucking tie in to the Juggalo news. So let's talk about the underground news first. First and foremost, Razakel is doing something I don't care about. Next thing, though, is, and this is something fucking coming up in about 3 days, Isolated Beings is going to be on Don Chaos's Hours of Chaos. I believe that Isolated Beings has been on Lows and Loud in the past, and I'm basically putting this up here for one main reason, okay? Even if you're not a fan of Isolated Beings, I would suggest, and this is something that fucking I saw Swill do for the homegirl Shayna, okay? Don Chaos is a fucking dope dude. He's a very good dude, and he's trying to fucking get his numbers back up. After what had happened with his ex-girlfriend fucking nuking his channel, he's still on the fucking come up. So I would like for you guys to fucking go over to his channel and subscribe to that shit. Let's get him back up to 1,000 where he fucking belongs. He deserves that shit. He's been in this and doing the Hours of Chaos for years. And I don't think that it's fair that he ended up fucking getting his shit nuked. I'm still fucking pissed at that shit. But he will be interviewing Isolated Beings. So, yeah, 8 p.m. EST on the 3rd. So if you, you know, you don't have to watch it. Just fucking sub to him. Let's get his numbers up. All right, next in line, I know that there's some questionable shit when it concerns Hex and everything, but he's got this new album coming out called Endless Night. New album and merch available at hex.com. I guess that this is one of those packages that he's got. You get the album, a physical copy, a hat, and a fucking foam finger thing. All right, let's see. Next up, Razakel's got something she's booking, and I don't care about that either. Cartoon Bondurant. I don't know if this is... Oh, yeah, this is upcoming. June 3rd, like the first week of June just seems to be pretty fucking popping. Because we got something coming out on the 6th, and we've got Don Chaos doing his Hours of Chaos on the 3rd. Also, June 3rd, Cartoon Bondurant is coming out with a solo album, Stories from the Bottom. And this is the back of it. I thought this was cool. Asian Falcor right here. See, first pressing, like, so I guess that the physical copy is limited edition. And then the rest of it's going to be fucking put out on fucking social media. You know, all of the music apps that you use. It's got 21 tracks. Let's see who all is up on this bitch. And he's also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fucking producers. Let's see. So yeah, first and foremost, we got Stories from the Bottom. Crazy. Welcome to the Gutta featuring Ominous the Monster. Track 4, Tell Me featuring Fan. 3. 5, Say Goodbye. 6 Rest in Peace featuring Jamars. I don't know what that is. Yeah, see, like, to me, I find Razakel mid, and that's putting it best, but also, I don't think that she handled the Psycho Sam shit well. She's got beef with CPN for some godforsaken fucking reason, and she pointlessly fucking hated on Tally Demon as far as I'm concerned. Fuck that shit. Like, here's the thing, like, and this might also go back to Mad Max as well. I don't care if you are the most talented fucking artist in the world. Obviously, you can tell that when it concerns fucking Twisted. You know, because Twisted, I will never disagree with anybody that says that Twisted is a phenomenal group. There's no doubting that. I think that they have great amount of talent. But when your behavior is shit, what makes me want to fucking support you? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Number 7, Bunky. It's a skit. I like the album art for this. Let's see. Number 8, Pray For Me, featuring Swiss. I don't know. Number 9, Belly of the Beast, featuring Nasty Inc. and Money Baby. Yeah, I know. I know that. But, like, yeah, and so, you know, fuck Razakel all day long. No, actually don't, because I don't want that fucking head image. See, 10, Blackout. No, track 11, Survival of the Fittest, featuring Cold Blooded. Number 12, Take My Soul, featuring Mises. This seems like a lot of fucking local cats. Number 13, My Own, featuring J Mars and Raveman Brown. Let's see. Track 14, 23 and 1. It's another skit. 15, Building Up. 16, Monster, featuring Cold Blooded, Death Reacts, and Rick Ruber. Track 17, Crownin', featuring FJ Outlaw. Okay, that's getting up there in names. Yeah, it seems like all local cats. Number 18, 7 Days a Week. Number 19, Say Goodbye, remix featuring Mad CC. 20, Did You Know? And then there's an epilogue at the end. Now, yeah, this is on some acid cult shit. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm a fan of Cartoon. I really like him. The producers that he has on there, most of it's done by Trainwreck Kenny. Then you got Thick Chris on a few tracks, JJ Hughes, Dub 3030, and FJ Outlaw on track 17. Interesting that not only is FJ Outlaw the producer, but also the featured artist on the track. Now, this is one of those things that I was kind of like talking about, was like to somebody else earlier today, where it's like people are coming out with fucking albums where a majority of the tracks have people featured in on there. And it's like, okay, I understand if you're like a big name trying to get a lower name out there or something like that, or if you're a lower name trying to get a big name on your fucking shit to try to elevate you. But it's like, this is way too much to me. CC seals it, that's all local. What up, Tyshawn? Now, since we fucking brought up Cartoon Bondurant, okay, we do have to talk about the gathering of the fucking Juggalos this year. I'm seeing these things pop up all over Facebook, and one of the fucking artists that's coming in is Siamese Goat God. Siamese Goat God has actually been fucking put up for the gathering of the Juggalos this year. I think this is their second year, because I remember them being on there last year, and they were second stage. And this year, I guess they're on second stage again. I think. I don't know. I'm going to have to fucking look this up real quick. Let me get on the fucking website here and see what the order is. So, yep, that Cyclone stage is in fact the second stage, and they haven't added anything to the Cyclone stage, the Detonation stage. Nothing new has come up on any of the fucking artists. So, I find it hilarious that you mute every profile I troll you from and you still sit here and say I use mean things people say as ammo or some retarded shit like that, but you do it again. You endorsed a pedophile to be president in 2024. Lol cow middle-aged weeb. See, what you're doing here is so fucking stupid. Like, that's the whole thing. See? Yeah, and then you use fucking personal attacks to try to fucking do your shit. That's why this keeps happening. Good luck and best of luck in all your future endeavors. And since you had to remind me that I've blocked you multiple times in the past, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Congratulations, you earned your 15 seconds of fame. Anyways, back to the more important shit than that fuckhole. So yeah, Acid Cult's gonna be doing shit. Siamese Goat God performing Cyclone Stage Wednesday the 19th, 11:15 to midnight. That's their fucking time. On top of that, we also have Zitro fucking just announced recently that he also is going to be on the Cyclone Stage day 2, August 20th at 4 p.m. I hung out with Zitro a little bit at the towards the end of the gathering. Like, Zitro's a cool guy. Also Detroit local and fucking all around good dude. He's fucking hilarious when you try to talk to him. Like, it was hilarious as hell because his girlfriend was like he like when I was chilling next to him, he's wearing this fucking backpack and he's asking his girl, "Hey, can you get a monster out of the backpack?" And she's like, "Do you want the grape flavored one?" And he goes, "Why? Because I'm fucking black." And he kept fucking going back to that. Like, and his girlfriend's white, mind you, but he kept on fucking throwing the whole "is it because I'm fucking black" thing. And I'm just standing next to him dying. I'm like, dude, you're a funny motherfucker. And not once did he say, "What did you mean by that?" But yeah, oh, you know what? That is worthy of that spot right there. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. Just, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Okay, so, to me, I find that incredibly fucking dope. And on top of that, I think that this is awesome as fuck. We got Midnight Tiny Amy, or Midnight Nyami, main staging this year. Last year he was in Cyclone Stage, or the second stage, and like, honestly, like, the last year has been an absolute fucking turnaround for Midnight Nyami, and I couldn't be happier for the motherfucker. I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there who are going to be fucking butthurt at the fact that Midnight Nyami is going to be main staging this year's Gathering of the Juggalos. He's opening on day 1 on main stage at 6:30. But guess what? Midnight Nyami is main staging the Gathering of the Juggalos. It's not like he's fucking headlining it. Here, I'll fucking go back up on here. Midnight and Yami really turned shit around. Like, I remember last year, I was talking about this at the beginning of this season, because, like, I mark my seasons by the aftermath of the Gathering of the Juggalos. I mean, yeah, the grape flavored one is fucking dope, but, you know, like, I personally like the punch flavor. Like, Pacific Punch is my bitch. Now, you guys, if you guys were here when I was doing my shit last year, I talked about, during the aftermath, I talked about the Midnight Nyami set. This motherfucker was getting glizzies thrown at him, piss bottles thrown at him, firecrackers and mortars fucking thrown at him. And that might also be the reason why fucking the fire marshals don't want us gathering at Legend Valley anymore. But, like, I fucking went up to Midnight and, you know, I was like, I gotta talk to this motherfucker. And I approached him after he got off stage. I gave him a dap and I was like, I don't know if you watch my shit or not, but I do stuff on YouTube, and I do a podcast on YouTube, and I gave you a lot of shit for that Juggalo Cowboy track. However, I had to fucking come here tonight and watch your performance to see how things were going, because he was getting a lot of shit online at the time. And I was like, bro, you surpassed every single one of my fucking expectations, and you really turned me around on this shit. Like, I became a fan within a couple of mere hours. And he ended up giving me props and giving me love. And ever since then, like, when I've seen him doing shit online or posting stuff with his music and all this other shit, 100%, I am, like, a fan. And that Cheddar Bob track, absolute fucking fire. Even to a point where it got Violent J's attention. And if you and going back to something that I said earlier about the fucking cameo thing, if people think that Jay may or may not have gotten paid with that cameo, but at least his fucking review of what Midnight Yami did with Cheddar Bob was an honest reaction. And the way I look at it, it's like, this is where the fruits of his labor have fucking gone. And on top of that, earlier this year, Kung Fu Vampire posted a list of all the people that he wants to work with for his upcoming album. And I don't think it's just the Cheddar Bob track that got him the main stage. It's also the fact that it got attention from Kung Fu Vampire, and they just came out with a new fucking music video. Yep. It is what it is. So we're gonna fucking show that fucking music video. Quit wasting your time and mine. Alright, so here's that track. Midnight Yami and Kung Fu Vampire, Looking for Blood. It's the official video.
Yeah, I'm looking for blood.
Give it a couple more times.
Boom.
We out looking for blood. The ops out here bleeding. We can't pinpoint who it was. The fangs out here shining. With KFE Ninja, what's good? We hang you, bitch, what's up? Hey, outside with the OG, so we turning this shit up. Stay on that side, on that side.
This is fucking dope.
Yeah, we outside.
The way that...
So you can't hide, you can't hide. Yeah, we outside, bitch. Yeah, we out. It was midnight. I was rolling solo in the hood, it was a dim light. Then I heard a noise up in the woods and felt a big bite. Hey, I was in transition like a bitch that had a hard life. Hey, I was thirst for blood like eating pussy on a red light. Who the fuck is you? Oh shit, it's Kung Fu. This the move, this shit is live. Hey, way too young to die, but it's alright. Vampire, newborn, yeah, we outside, bitch. Yeah, we outside. We out looking for blood. The ops out here bleeding, we can't pinpoint who it was.
Yeah, throw the glizzies in the chat for Midnight Yami.
We hang you, bitch, what's up? Hey, outside with the
I fucking dig
so
this shit. This shit sounds good.
Stay on that side, on that side. Fuck you mean? Yeah, we outside, we outside. So you can't hide, you can't hide. Yeah, we outside, bitch. Yeah, we out. Man, I slowly lace your death with a rosary. Yeah, me soaking up game from the elder vamp like he's supposed to be. When it comes to the homies, I don't turn my back, I hope it's a no for me. We don't go see go and blow for blow up late, no need for Adderall. On the hunt, lusting for blood, and sometimes I can't find it. You dip Kotex in a mug, but I prefer dripping vagina. I stay climbing, popping, hymen from the Bay to the Carolinas. You got a hinder, but I promise you, bitch, much finer.
Dude, this is fucking dope. Like the production on this shit is the shit. Now I don't know exactly where this is gonna go. If it's gonna be on a Yami album, or if it's gonna be on fucking Kung Fu Vampire, or if this is just like something they decided to do together just as a release.
I got aura dripping real slow. Essence been sentenced to eternity below. We out looking for blood. The ops out here bleeding. We can't pinpoint who it was. The fangs out here shining. With KFE Ninja, what's good? We hang you, bitch, what's up? Hey, outside with the OG, so we turning this shit up. Stay on that side, on that side. Yeah, we outside, we outside. So you can't hide, you can't hide. Yeah, we outside, bitch. Yeah, we out.
Yeah, I like that. That's fucking dope as shit, dude. Like, I love that beat. The fucking cadence is fucking fire. Like, I will say it's not Cheddar Bob. Cheddar Bob's still at the fucking top of the list, but like this music video, like I'm not huge on fucking big booty bitches fucking, shaking and shit like that. I could care less, because to me it's like, it is what it is. They need to sign him right the fuck now. Like, I think, like, with the right direction, he could fucking just catapult. So, like, with the attention that Midnight and Yami is getting right now, I'm pretty fucking sure that Wacko the Kid is punching in the air right now. I don't fucking know. But there was one thing that I wanted to talk about when it concerned Juggalo news, and then we'll go on to one more fucking thing. Big booty bitches, we need more of that. Now, like, here's the thing. Speaking of that, all right, we also got this shit. All right, so this this ended up fucking getting advertised, and I saw this shit and I'm like, okay, the fuck. This is probably not one of the best things to fucking advertise, and I'll tell you why. You guys might disagree with me on my thoughts. DJ Clay's beats would send him into the stratosphere. Agreed. Now, you guys might disagree with me on this, but I feel like that this is bad form. All right, so the Juggalo Sea Shanty Sing-Along Most Beautiful Butthole and Loudest Queef Contest. Chapter 17 presents the Peg Leg Pirate Booty Peep Show. Okay, so this is the third fucking Juggalette pageant that we have for the Gathering of the Juggalos. Usual Miss Juggalette stuff, and then you've also got the fucking shit when it concerns the t-shirt contest, and now this. Dude, I'm not even fucking reading your shit. Who gives a shit? And just to erase what you just said, but like, I'm looking at it like this, okay? This to me is problematic, and the reason why I say that is because that's a Nordic berserker tattoo. She's supposed to be a pirate. Now, that right there is that tattoo right there on her leg is I guess it's supposed to be. Oh, it's still there. Anyways, I think what that's supposed to be is like the Ouija Mac album logo from the last album that he fucking did, and so it had to be represented somewhere. But yeah, my love for you is like a truck berserker. Would you like some making fuck berserker? Oh no, I'm wrong. But anyways, like here, yeah, yeah, that's right. It's for Dark Planet. Damn it, why is it still there? All right, hold up a second. Ah, there we go. Simple. Anyways, so here's where I think that this is a problem. And you guys may or may not agree with me, but I know that there have been some other fucking juggalos who actually have fucking had this argument. And here's the thing. For one, this is the third fucking Juggalette type pageant that we've got. Okay, we've got the Miss Juggalette pageant already. We've got a t-shirt contest, and now the booty peep show where we're going to talk about buttholes and queefs. Okay, to me, I feel like that this is lowbrow fucking shit. And on top of that, did we not forget that this is an all ages event? Okay, the Gathering of the Juggalos is marketed as an all-ages event. The Queen of Cheeks, yeah, so it's basically the same fucking thing. Thank you, Skittles. You're like one of 50 people I know named Skittles. Just putting that out there. I think y'all need to get into a fucking pit and fight, and whoever wins gets to fucking keep the name Skittles. And everybody else has to change their fucking name. But anyways, like here's my problem. Okay, do we not remember what happened at Juggalo, Ohio? I hope my homies don't end up with pink eye, right? Do we not remember what fucking happened with Ohio with the Great Berjerker? Fucking homie ended up fucking getting high on drugs and fucking started jerking it in the middle of the fucking smoking section. And once again there, it was all ages. You know, like it was an all ages event. Once again, the Gathering of the Juggalos is an all ages event. Now, I will say this, for the majority of people who fucking go to the Gathering of the Juggalos, most of them are fucking adults. But I have literally seen people bring their fucking kids to the Gathering of the Juggalos, their babies to the Gathering of the Juggalos, their pets to the Gathering of the Juggalos. Now, obviously, like somebody's cat is not going to fucking care who has the most beautiful butthole. But my point is that these are fucking advertised as all ages events. Back in the day when we didn't have the Gathering of the Juggalos and the Miss Juggalette pageant where the talent show is as simple as fucking getting naked and showing your fucking pussy, we had the all ages fucking events prior to 2000. And that was an excuse to try to get high school kids to fucking go to the shows. Back in the day, we weren't fucking concerned about who had big titties or who was fucking eating each other's pussies out and, you know, while we were waiting for the doors at Peoria to fucking open. It was like like all of this stuff has fucking progressed, and now that we're outdoors, it's just gotten worse. We got naked people fucking walking around and shit like that, with children fucking being up. Like, dude, a lot of us 20 people who have been in the game for 20 or 30 fucking years, like, we all got kids, and some people bring their fucking kids to this shit. You know, we had Drug Bridge at Cave and Rock, and people bring their fucking kids to this shit. So to me, it's like, okay, look, the first and last time that I saw the Gathering of the Juggalos fucking Miss Juggalette pageant, I was perturbed because I'm looking at who's doing the fucking judging. I'm looking at the contestants, and a majority of the contestants don't even have talent. Most of their fucking talent resides on OnlyFans shit, and one of them had a dick. Yes, I did say Drug Bridge. So, and so, like, my thing is like, okay, look, if you have a fucking talent, then I would think that you should portray your fucking talent. There was a chick who ended up fucking doing a rap song while riding on a unicycle on the stage and didn't fall once. Okay, to me, that's multi-talented and multitasking. Something that a lot of women necessarily aren't good at. And then it was just like, what's your talent? I don't have a talent. Here's my fucking tits. And pussy. And it's... What? Yeah, I remember the chick who made the microphone disappear. Shit, I saw a fucking chick make half of a Faygo bottle disappear. Like a 2-liter at that. And that was when I went to go see it. Tits and pussy are not great talents, dude, and you can't fucking argue that. Like, if tits and pussy are fucking great talent, then the person who should win Miss Juggalette are either their moms or their plastic surgeon. And now we have a third, maybe fourth fucking show that's in this fucking wheelhouse at an all-ages event while simultaneously fucking talking about beating the shit out of pedophiles. Do you not see the fucking hypocrisy in this? I'm not trying to fucking be up on a soapbox, but it's like, okay. It to me, it's just annoying as shit to see that type of stuff. But that's just my feelings on it. If you want to try to go ahead and defend fucking showing tits and pussy and buttholes in front of children, you know, that's fine with me. Go right the fuck ahead. It just tells me who you are as a person. But I'm going to get off my soapbox. We're going to watch one more music video. Speaking of Ouija Mac in Chapter 17, we got that funky shit. I have not seen this yet. Fuck no, dude. Like, honestly, a couple years ago, I had considered the idea of bringing my daughter with me to the Gathering of the Juggalos because she's a teenager. She's almost 18 now. And I was like, if you want to go to the Gathering of the Juggalos because you're interested in Juggalo shit, that's fine with me, but I'm going to forewarn you of things that are fucking happening at the Gathering of the Juggalos. You're going to see a lot of buttholes, a lot of tits, and a bunch of people fucked up on NOS and other drugs while trying to fucking walk. It's like walking through California. It doesn't matter if it's a late night event. You can't tell me that you weren't up until 3 in the fucking morning when you were in high school. Do you really think that just because the sun's no longer out that the Gathering of the Juggalos that all the kids are going to fucking bed? I don't think so. Anyways, yeah, so Ouija Mac, funky shit. Haven't seen this music video, we're gonna check this out.
Oh my god.
And just for the fucking people who are watching this in post, chances are pretty good that this is gonna be muted. So if you want to watch this shit and hear this shit, you're going to have to fucking start watching it live. I do like the caption, though. Oh shit, he's using AI. Ah! I like this fucking cadence. Oh, what the fuck just happened? I just heard my voice. Motherfucker. Alright. Hexus with that $1.99 super chat saying so obsessed with Ouija Max since day one. I like Ouija Mac. Ouija Mac's fucking dope. Skunky Nedden. I saw so many homies in this dope video. I'm digging the video. Like, there's no lie about that. I like the sound of this too. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't fucking go around bumping Ouija on the daily. This was in Juggalo, Ohio. Okay, so, like, you know what? If this was in Juggalo, Ohio, we need to have pictures of that guy. We need video of that guy jerking off with the coat over him. Like, that should be in this music video. Otherwise, did they even jug? Because let's face it, that not only is the most Juggalo thing I've ever heard, but that's also the most Ohio thing I've ever heard. Who knows? That shit! That shit! Like, that's what that's what I've been wanting out of Ouija Mac since 2017. Ever since he's been signed and he ended up doing that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when he ended up fucking doing his track for that fucking cipher and he fucking just chopped that way. I've been waiting on that shit. Do that more often, Ouija. Like, that needs to happen way more often. Like, everything about this fucking track is fire. And that's something that I feel like everything else that I've been seeing from Ouija Mac releasing shit, that's what's been missing. Yeah. This needs to happen more often. Yeah, see, like, that shit needs to happen more often. That was the shit. Like, that's on that shit. Now, keeping in mind, yeah, I did fucking mention, make a reference to Mr. Eve, and he wasn't in the music video, which, personally, I think he should have been, but, it is what it is. But once again, Juggle Ohio, all ages event, you know what I'm saying? Like, some dude may get high on drugs and fucking whip his cock out. Who knows? All right, so few things we got left to fucking talk about. Yeah, this is like the slower fucking shit. Now, this is something I am fucking excited about. We got a little bit of video game news. I was informed that the reason why the company Capcom really hasn't been putting out a whole lot of shit lately, I guess they ended up getting hacked or something like that, and their entire fucking shit got released. And now they're starting to bring stuff out. They got a whole line of stuff that's coming out that's Resident Evil based, and they're bringing back my favorite fucking franchise in the entire world. Fucking Mega Man is making a comeback, and Capcom has plans for Mega Man. Big fucking plans. Look at this shit. Yeah. Capcom had a huge fucking data breach. This is coming from techgoggles.net. Via Video Games Chronicle. Capcom is actively working to take Mega Man to core IP status alongside like Resident Evil and Street Fighter. Mega Man's already a huge fucking thing, bro. If you'll allow me to indulge this. Okay, so Mega Man has the Blue Bomber series. Okay, this is how you know I'm a fan. Yeah, that's right. Swill with those Coonski emojis. Like, look at this. Mega Man 11. They have 11 games in the Blue Bomber series. I also have the Mega Man Legacy Collection, the Blue Bomber Legacy Collection, and they're digital. I just haven't yet gotten a physical copy of it yet. Then you got the Mega Man X collection. Okay, there's eight of these motherfuckers. No, fuck you, Ty. No, if you talk unkind things about Mega Man, we're fighting. Okay. And then you've also got the Battle Network collection. Okay, there's 6 fucking games, and actually even more than that. Like Mega Man EXE. And then on top of that, you've got the Zero and ZX collection, and there's 6 of them fucking things. Yeah, there's 6 fucking games that are 4 Mega Man Zero games and 2 ZX games. You've got so many fucking Mega Man games. Not to mention you have 2 arcade games, as well as Mega Man Soccer and Mega Man Battle and Chase, which was a fucking racing game. One of the most inventive fucking racing games I personally feel, might I add. But the biggest and most popular ones are the Blue Bomber series and the fucking X series. They fucked up the X series by making it 2D, 3D. They tried to experiment with 2D, 2.5D and 3D aspects with the PlayStation 2, and they just completely fucked up the series by doing that. And also it was cool though that they brought in Axel as a playable character, but they fucked it up by making it a 3D platform. But this was one of the things that I came across, and then there was a second one and a third one. I only got the second one here. Capcom wants to grow Mega Man into a core franchise alongside Street Fighter and Resident Evil. There are more games in the Mega Man series than Street Fighter and Resident Evil combined. Okay, I just showed everything, and then on top of that, like collective pieces like that where it shows the entire collection. You know, like the Mega Man collection is 2 discs and it's fucking 10 games. And then you've got the 2 discs for the X series, and that's also 2 fucking, you know, like 8 games. Then you've got the other one where it's like, okay, you've got separate ones. Like, dude, there's over fucking 30 goddamn Mega Man games out there. And yes, I do want more. Okay, so like when these motherfuckers are announced, shut up and take my fucking money. I don't care how broke I am buying some Mega Man shit. This is, like, to me, I feel like that this is the best news in video game history that I have heard other than fucking Pokemon coming out with a 10th gen series. And yes, Mega Man is one of their main core franchises. If Mega Man wasn't a core franchise, then why is Mega Man an already playable character on fucking even Smash Brothers, but you have to get DLC to get Ryu? Like, let's be fucking real here, okay? Mega Man is a core franchise in Capcom. If, you know, like, yeah, there are people who do enjoy Resident Evil, people enjoy Street Fighter. I'm a Mega Man guy. I love the fucking rock, paper, scissors core platform. You know, Mega Man actually fucking created the choose your stage ideals, you know? I fucking love Mega Man. Did you know that the Mega Man cartoon from the 90s, they reused the background music for the Ocean dubbed Dragon Ball Z? That I did not know, but fuck. Let's see. Love turning the stars on the level select menu to birds on Mega Man 2. It's like, dude, I've been clamoring for a fucking Mega Man game for such a long time. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that they fucking made an 11th Mega Man game for the Blue Bomber series, and they brought out all of the legacy collections and stuff like that, and I feel like I might be missing some. I also have Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 for the regular PlayStation. I'm surprised that they haven't brought those out. That and the Misadventures of Tron-Bon. Like, I play this shit. I own this shit. You know, so like I love Mega Man. I think I have, other than the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games, I have everything. And that's just how it is for me. And I'm happy to see that shit. Let's see. We got two more topics. One of them is this movie trailer. I wanted to bring this up last week. Speaking of Street Fighter, I wanted to bring this up last week, but I had somebody fucking call in, and the conversation ended up dominating the show, but it was worth it. Here is the trailer for the new Street Fighter movie, and here you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Good news, y'all. Gathered here.
From Aradas.
World's best fighters.
I won't deny it. I'm a street fighter.
You don't want to fuck
But
with
only
me.
one of which will be crowned the world.
Okay, calm down when you guys see Cammy. She's 19. Did I just see Disco Inferno? Because, yeah, this place is gonna, like, this thing is, like, this movie's supposed to have a lot of fucking wrestlers in there. Obviously, we see Cody Rhodes here.
But only one of which will be crowned the world champion.
All right. Hold on a second. Yeah, that almost looks like Disco Inferno. Is that Disco Inferno? That looks like Disco Inferno. Like, that's kind of funny. Still got my Mega Man games for my GBA. I only have Mega Man 0, and I've never beaten it. What's your go-to team for Marvel versus Capcom or Marvel versus Marvel Superheroes versus X-Men? I always got to have Mega Man. I'm always putting in Deadpool, and it's usually either Wolverine or Ryu. Like, those are usually my go-tos. Here we go. Oh, damn. He's dead.
Perfect.
Perfect.
You're not a warrior anymore, you're a sideshow.
What's up, MTV? I'm Ken Masters.
I love this, the fact that they ended up incorporating the fucking bonus round where he destroys the fucking car. Oh yeah, and Cody, like, they kind of fucked up Cody Rhodes as Guile, because now instead of him being the main character, he's like a sub-character, and he's fucking retarded.
This is your shot at redemption.
Is that 50 playing Balrog? Because, you know, Mike Tyson won't or something?
Who are you gonna show?
Okay, so...
The path I'm on now is not one of combat.
Maybe it's Ken's turn to be champion.
Oh, why? This is the wrong movie for this fucking song. Okay, that should be this song should be on the He-Man movie, which I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
How did you find me?
I'm paid to find champions.
Chun-Li.
Even if they're lost.
Good to see you, old friend. Still reckless. Sit down. This tournament is not what it seems.
Of course.
We have to be ready.
Naked chick. Now, there's a thing in this, like, apparently in this movie, from what I hear, like, Dalsim is actually going to be able to fucking do his yoga fire, yoga flame, the fucking stretchy arms and all that shit. I don't know. I don't think they show it in this trailer, but if that's the case, awesome.
Everyone keeps going on about your thighs. I don't see what the big deal is. Bitch, please.
Fucking nice. Oh shit.
That was some abracadabra shit.
Oh, what's going
Okay, yep, oh, he did a little bit. Yeah, this...
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
Yeah.
Do it, Ryu!
Oh, damn. Perfect. Dude, like that, okay, so once again, another fucking star stack. Yeah, that was Akuma, and I believe that was Roman Reigns.
Do it, Ryu!
Okay, so we've got, yep, right there. Yep, that was Roman Reigns. Noah Centineo, Cody Rhodes, Andrew Schultz, 50 Cent, Jason Momoa. Should have casted Glenn Gilberti as that, yeah, as like a fucking major sub-character. David Dastmalchian. Let's see, Orville Peck, Andrew Koji, Kalina Liang. So yeah, this is pretty good. Perfect. October 16th is when this movie's fucking coming out. That's fucking dope. All right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and it looks like it's actually a little bit more toward the fucking core theme of the video game, rather than fucking just being like, oh, here's a star-studded cast of, I don't know, other than, you know, Van Damme and Raul Julia. Yeah, that was a smart idea. Let's get a fucking guy that, let's get a guy that's Belgian and fucking have him play an American colonel from the army. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of fucking sense. Now, this is the last fucking this is the last fucking thing, and then after that, we're out of here. I, as you guys know, love fucking doing stuff with AI. You can tell. Wrath. I like anything that I fucking do that's AI shit, I'm definitely 100% proud of. And this is another one of those things that I'm definitely proud of. But I was on TikTok. This isn't something, but I'm also fucking interested in seeing what other people think of creatively. And yeah, this is one of those things. And this is actually a React video that I saw on TikTok.
It's raining butt plugs.
Butt plugs. It's raining butt plugs.
Butt plugs. I cannot tell you why.
Sex toys falling from the sky.
It's raining butt plugs.
Butt plugs.
Like, how do you like that, fam? Like, just the fact that like it just starts off like that, and this is the reaction that this woman's fucking giving. Just look at her as she's fucking like listening to the shit, just laughing her ass off. And it's because it's so fucking absurd. Perennial sunning time. But yeah, like I saw this video and I was like, I need the full fucking song because it sounds that opening just sounds absolutely awesome. And I found it. So here you go. This is how I'm ending the show.
It's raining butt plugs.
Butt plugs. It's raining butt plugs.
Butt plugs. I cannot tell you why.
Sex toys falling from the sky.
It's raining butt plugs.
Butt plugs.
But why is it a fucking bop?
Well, I just couldn't believe it. I swear I'm not on drugs. They were raining down right on me, as heavy as jacket spuds.
Made from glass and rubber, they plummeted from way up high.
Because it's funny as fuck. It is funny as fuck.
From God Almighty's butthole, far up in
And as a juggalo, I think that it's something that you can really appreciate.
butt plugs. It's raining butt plugs.
It's a fucking bop, dude.
I cannot tell you why. Sex toys falling from the sky.
It's a complete fucking earworm. It's gonna get stuck in your head.
Come and let me show you they're raining down again.
There goes a giant pink one with the brown and poopy end.
Please come here and witness where this extra large butt plug
Has fallen from the heavens
and squashed a harmless slug. It's raining butt plugs.
Butt plugs. It's raining butt plugs.
Butt plugs.
I cannot tell you why. Sex toys falling from the sky.
It's raining butt plugs.
Butt plugs.
And that's how it ends. Like, to me, like, I heard this shit, I laughed my ass off at this, and then I fucking find myself, I'm driving around in dead silence, and I'm humming this fucking song as I'm delivering food. And I'm like, God, I can't get it out of my head. Like, the entire fucking song is an absolute fucking bop. I don't give a fuck what you say, dude. I think it's hilarious as hell. Like, to me, I find that, like, no normal person is going to fucking come up with an idea like this. Like, once again, when it concerns fucking AI, like, yeah, it's definitely a toe tapper. It's a humdinger. It's a fucking knee slapper. It's all the things. It is fucking skibbity or whatever the fuck. And it's like, who the fuck is gonna think of something like that? And not, you know, like, that's definitely, I mean, it's definitely AI generated and you can fucking tell. But, like, it's fucking inventive as far as I'm concerned. Now, the group is called The Silly Side, and you can look them up on Spotify and YouTube Music. I'm sure you can find them on other fucking platforms. But they do all different types of fucking music styles. Like I've noticed that they've done reggae, and you know, so like mostly from what I've seen, it's reggae and EDM, and it's usually about absurd shit. And I think that it's fucking hilarious. Maybe that's what Mad Max needs in order to fucking make himself smile. You know what I'm saying? That might be something for sure. So, with that being said, I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. That is all that I have for the fucking show. Thank you guys for coming in. And thank you also as well for the super chats. Swill, I appreciate you as well as the other people who are members. Swill ended up putting out the fucking Coonski emojis, which I also made with generated AI. I think that my biggest problem right now is I'm not fucking advertising the members only, because you can be a member. I just wait until the end, you know, for the people who actually might not still give a shit. But I do have a 99 cents a month fucking members only thing, and you'll be able to use emojis. The more people that I can get to fucking become members of the channel, the more emojis I'll be able to add. And I've already got one set up ready to go when I get that next level. Am I gonna fucking get be able to put out more fucking members only shit? Probably not, because this is the one thing that takes up most of my fucking time on the internet. It's the most easiest and efficient way for me, but nevertheless, there's my fucking shameless plug. Thank you guys for being here, watching, participating. I appreciate you guys for coming in here and showing me the support. And hopefully fucking Mad Max calms down. All right, I'm out this bitch. I'll see you guys next week. And I think there might be something that I'm thinking about fucking doing standalone. I'm not sure yet. It depends on how much time I have. But it's the summertime, so, you know, it is what it is. All right, I'm out this bitch. Deuces.